Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. So today we are actually doing my shell challenge. This is my version. Oh sorry, I just dropped something. That's my version of what I think it would look like. I haven't seen too many of your guys's creations, so this has literally just come from my brain. It's currently the 25th of April when I am recording this voiceover. I did actually complete this yesterday, or at least like the exterior, and I just did a few of the interior today. I'm now on maternity leave as of this date. But I don't know if you could just see that I've actually kind of changed the upstairs, like where the walls are meant to be. I do realise and change it back, so don't worry, I haven't cheated or anything like that. So I also use CFE in the way that I do these stairs. So I actually do U-shaped stairs, which I don't think I've ever done on like on YouTube, but I have done it on my own creations, like without showing you guys. It did take me a couple of attempts because I forgot that you have to go down 2 stair levels rather than just the one, but we get there in the end. There we go. This is a very modern build, like completely modern and out of my comfort zone. This is the point that I realised that I've done it wrong. And this is so different to anything that I ever create, so I hope you like it. It's very different, very not me. My builds tend to be a bit more traditional in the way that they look, but yeah, obviously this is getting me out of my comfort zone. If I can talk, there is a lot of orange and green in this house, so if you don't like vibrant colours you probably won't like this house, so I do apologise. At the screenshots, oh sorry, I just like clicked my lip, or my tongue even. I can't remember what I was going to say with that. At the very end, with the screenshots, there will be pictures of what the shell looked like before, and then it transitioning into what I've created. So the colours that you see now don't stay. This is where it starts going a bit different. I'm sorry, I'm just putting my headphones down because I don't want to wear them. And my son is in bed also. It is only 20 to 7, but he's not very well, so I've popped him into bed. Well, he fell asleep downstairs watching telly while I was getting stuff in off the line, because I actually managed to wash all my baby clothes today, which was kind of fun and cute. Anyway, I can't even remember where I was going, but so if you hear me talking a little bit quieter or different, I do apologise. Yeah. So you can see that I'm actually doing the landscaping on camera. You're welcome, guys. There's really not much to it. I just do these little bushes, or the tall ones with the daisies. Is it I think they're daisies anyway. And some rocks, and that's pretty much it. I did want to do a CFE level, like, so you have like the ground, so you have, sorry, if you have foundation, then you have the normal and the normal height wall, and then I'd do a CFE level, and then I'd do the normal level, but it wouldn't work with the stairs, so I didn't do that. So I ended up using the platform as a little bit of something extra, because otherwise it looks really boring. And I use a mixture of windows. I use the just like base game big flat ones, and I also use, I'm trying to remember where they've come from, I think it's University, but again I could be completely wrong, and then I just use the base game ones that are over by the stairs, and I really like how it looks because it makes them look like they're halfway up the wall, when actually they're not, if that makes any sense. So the layout of the home is pretty much done here. It does take me a few moments just to choose what flooring I wanted, but yeah. So this house does just comprise of 2 bed, 1.5 bathroom with a laundry room and a study, obviously kitchen, diner and lounge area. Sorry, I'm right out of breath. I haven't even done anything. Like, I came upstairs and I was just like, oh, I need to voice this over. I will quickly pop it into my editing software and voice it over. And so I don't know why I'm out of breath, guys. considering like this shell was already built, it's still quite a long build. Well, it isn't, but it is, if that makes any sense, because it's 22 minutes long, which is quite a long one for me. Considering, yeah, as I said, the shell was built. And then out the front here, there is a car space, and out the back there is a barbecue. What else do I put out there? The barbecue is on the actual, what do you want to call it? Balcony? It's not a balcony. Back porch area. Just so you know, I didn't add to the house, if that makes sense. The shell is still there. The only thing I have done is add the half walls, which you are allowed to do. If you didn't know, you were allowed to do that. And then I've added like pillars which are not connected to the house, which was allowed. I did have one person ask me if that was allowed, and I've obviously said yes. There is a fireplace, but I do not extend it up. So in real life, it wouldn't work. I'm just going to pretend that it's not real. I'm just going to say that it was electric. But yeah, I've extended it all the way up, but it stops like in the top level, if that makes sense. And yeah. Wow, I don't know why I'm so out of breath, guys. I think this baby is like invading my lung space. So yeah, I do extend up the what's it called? Footpath thing up the side of the house. I can't remember if it fully stays. I think it does. And that just gets into the back garden as well. It's more of a structured landscaping. I just thought it suited the house a bit better than like just dotting like things here, there and everywhere, if that makes sense. And then I really hate how that like the green bush like fence juts through the other fence, if that makes sense. It's really annoying, but there's nothing I can do about it, so no point stressing over it. I'm honestly so excited to see what you guys have come up with. I've seen a few pictures. There's been a Mediterranean style house, a traditional, a modern. Honestly, they're just amazing. I can't wait to see what everyone else comes up with that haven't shown me. I'm thinking, instead of making a video, that I might stream it, just so I've covered everything and I can talk through everything as I go, and then that shows everyone's build, unless there's millions, which I very highly doubt. I'm not a massive YouTuber or anything like that, but I would like to show off everyone's builds. I don't want to miss anyone out, so if for whatever reason I forget something, I can just add it into the game and you guys can see it literally there and then. But yeah, we're now on to the interior. As I said, green and orange are going to play a massive part in this, so you'll see that shortly. And yeah, I really love how this turns out. I never do modern. I think it's quite hard. Well, it's not quite hard. I personally find it quite hard to furnish and build in this style. Just because the game doesn't have that many modern items, or my personal opinion. Like there's a few things, like Into the Future is definitely a modern or into like futuristic kind of style. But also, I don't know if you just noticed that I did just take the detailing off that mirror. It's one that we get with base game, but it has stuff all like over the top of it. But I saw Kenzie Sims in one of her videos get rid of it. Using the, what's it called, stencil remover, and I absolutely loved how it looked, and I thought this house is perfect for that kind of mirror. So I've done that, and yeah, very bog standard black and white in there. And then into the laundry room, nothing spectacular in here. What else can you add in other than a laundry washer and dryer and a shelf for all the little bits? So yeah, I do that. I try and add quite a bit of detail in here. So in the description down below, there will be a furnished and unfurnished version of this. I know you might be like, but you've already given out the shell. Well, this is the interior, and the exterior is how I've done it, if that makes sense. And then if you wish to, you can then furnish it yourself to your style. that's only if you wish, like you don't have to, or you don't have to download it at all. You can just watch this video. Thank you for watching if you are. Very much appreciated. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And then we're on to the kitchen, which doesn't stay like this whatsoever. I think I made the cabinets like an orange wood again. I wanted to make that cabinet in the corner like turn as well, like to make it into just so it's like a corner cupboard, and it was not playing ball, guys, and I don't know why I have so much trouble. Let me know if you have a trick how to get it to actually work, because I was getting really frustrated. So this is the excuse me, this is what it looks like overall, like the cabinets at the bottom, and then I add them at the top, and then all the utensils, that's not the word I'm after, all the appliances are black. And yeah, I think they look really nice. And then I add a green blinds, again just adding in that little pop of colour, and I absolutely love how it looks. I hope you like it too. It's very different. I never use lime green. I remember seeing in the Blumdot's builds before she used lime green, and I've always been too scared to use it, but she always made it look fantastic. And yeah, so I tried it and it turned out really nice, or at least I think so. If you don't think so, that's fine. Everyone's got their own opinion. I do add in a little fish tank. I don't know why, but in modern builds I just imagine there to always be a fish tank. I don't know, guys, that's just my thought process. And then we've just got a little dining table in here. I didn't think that the family would need a massive table, and for one it probably wouldn't fit. I forgot to say, guys, there is a tiny bit of store content in here, because when I put the shell challenge up, I did say that people could use store content if they so wished, so I allowed myself to use store content if I wanted to. When I say there is store content, I mean absolutely minuscule amount, maybe 1 or 2 items. I don't know why, it's not that I didn't like what I saw, it's just that I didn't want to use it, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm trying to think if there is actually any. I can't remember. I used quite a lot of Into the Future stuff, and yeah, I honestly cannot remember. There was one, what's it called, bookcase that I really liked, but I don't know why, but I just thought if you really want to download this house and play in it and you don't have store content, it's just such a faff to have to then try and find something to replace it and things like that. So I don't know. I don't know why I limited myself so much. I think about you guys too much. That's what it is. I love you guys. So yeah, I do add in that wood. I was gonna say backsplash, and it's not. That feature wall, it features the outside wood, and I think it looks really nice. It just brings a little something in. So yeah, that was the fireplace that I said I imagined to be electric, and yeah. And then outside, I think I'm going to do the outside part now, and then I go upstairs. But I really love this, like the wood and black look. I don't know why, it's just so nice. I think I created it in, I want to say Ivy Cottage. If you haven't seen that, please do go check it out. It's on my channel somewhere. Excuse me, on my channel somewhere. And I think I put it in the teen boys room, and I absolutely love it. I don't know, I just can't get enough of it at the minute, guys. I've been building so much over the last 4 or 5 days, because I went on maternity on Friday. It is now Tuesday, and I've built coming up for 4 builds, which is just mental. I don't know I don't know what's got into me, guys, but I'm not complaining, let's just put it that way. And I hope you guys don't mind, because I am planning, or my doctor or my consultant is planning to induce me with my baby early. So that does mean that I'm going to be MIA kind of for a little bit. If you want to keep updated about me or about what's going on with the channel or anything like that, my Discord is linked down below. please do join us over there. I'm often talking over there. I'm not the best at always catching up with everything, so I do apologise. But yeah, my life's a bit hectic. But hopefully it'll slow down, or at least that's the plan anyway. So yeah, that basically I'm being induced middle to end of May. So when this comes out, who knows, I might even be in labour. But I wanted this ready for you guys. And yeah, I would have put it out a bit sooner, but I don't want you guys cheating, you know? I can't have you taking my ideas. But yeah, this has definitely been pre-recorded, so if anything looks similar to someone else's, this was not intentional, because this is currently the 25th of April, as I've said, and yeah, that laptop does not stay that colour. Although I would have loved it to have stayed that lovely lime green, but it actually goes black. I turn it back black. And yeah, I wanted to add, just wanted those chairs to be neutral, but I was like, nope, gonna add a little bit of colour again, so I used the lime green, and that's why I think that's really the reason why I changed the laptop to be a black, because I just thought that was a bit of an overkill. That rug, it's with base game, but it like blows up every single what's it called, every texture. I don't really know why it does that, but if you go into carpets and go for the white one, I think it's like the second row down, and oh sorry, I just hit my pop filter, and you make it like a cream colour, it makes it look like it's super fluffy, and I really like how it looks. So yeah, I did that. I had a little chair up here with a little lamp as well. I don't know why, I just thought it was somewhere for your Sims to sit. And then we're on to the master room. So these two bedrooms are exactly the same size, there's nothing to it. But in my head, I imagined this family to be either a single mum or single dad who's into like the stylist career, and has a little bit of money. How they have that money, I don't know. But yeah, that's in my head. And they have a daughter that they have lived with them. And that's their story. This house is theirs. And yeah, so the bed is actually a lovely lime green, again with the lime green. I'm sorry guys, there's just so much lime green in this house, but I love it, and I'm not going to change it because I do love it. But if you want to download it and change it, feel free. And then what else do I do in here? That's pretty much the room laid out, to be fair. And then I think we move on to the child girls room. And in here it's very lilac. It's completely different to the rest of the house. I just imagine like she's just putting her own spin on it. It's her room, she can do as she wish. I wanted to use that bookcase just there, but it just wasn't working, so I do add in this one here. I just thought it broke up the room a little bit more. And then I do make the wall behind the bookcase a feature wall, and I think it looks really nice. I try and add a few more details in here as well. I was going to use that mirror that I put over the dressing table, but I just, again, I was thinking about you guys. If you download it, which mirror would you put in? So I changed it for you. You're welcome, I know. I'm too soppy, guys. And there is no computer or anything in here, or no, I'm pretty sure I didn't put a computer in here. I just imagined that'd be somewhere that she'd do her homework. And yeah, I was just looking at other things that I could put outside, but ultimately I didn't go for anything. Here we go with the purple. And yeah, so this is pretty much the house done. I've my mind went blank then. I don't know what happened. Honestly, I can't even remember what I was going to say, guys. So yeah, the download link is in the description down below. Furnished and unfurnished if you wish to download, as I've said previously. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. Let me know what you think about the streaming thing. Whether you'd like to see it as a video or as an actual stream, because then I can talk to you guys through your builds and you can see me, or not see me, but like get my first reaction, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to love you and leave you here, guys. We've only got the bathroom to do, which I really love how it turns out. And then we're on to the screenshots. So please do stick around for the screenshots, because then you can see what I've done to the shell, and you can see that I haven't changed anything, which honestly, it did take me a while. This was not my first attempt. Trust me. So yeah, I'm going to love you and leave you here, guys, with some music. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, and all those cool things. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.